What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to G Miles World. And right now we're going to be taking a look at the fact that we have the confirmed dates for when the golden tickets are going to originally drop for Madden 22. So this Thursday and Friday, we're expecting the golden tickets. I do fully expect that EA won't kind of, mess this one up and we won't have to be delayed into the weekend, because you got to remember, you still got Ultimate Legends. So what I'm going to need you guys to do right now is go ahead, first things first, go ahead and like the video, share, like, subscribe, follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch, all at G Miles World, and let's go ahead and get into it. This video, you guys should be generous enough to get us up to about 300 likes. Don't worry about it, bro. You guys did a great job on the previous video. Let's keep that going. Keep the momentum jumping into this beautiful month of May, which is Military Appreciation Month. So shout out to all my men and women that serve this beautiful country, and thank you guys for everything that you do. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, we don't know if the training variety pack is going to be coming out. A lot of other YouTubers are talking about the possibility that, the training variety pack could drop. I'm not sure about that, so I'm not going to go and say, look, it's like wishful thinking, like, yo, let's get as much training as possible and just wait, because I don't feel, if they do give us a way to get golden tickets through training, it'll be kind of ridiculous, in my opinion. Let me just explain to you why. Most of the things that are in the store right now, you can really get souped up with training excessively. Now, you can also not be able to pull anything. The one thing that I can probably say that may happen, you may have an opportunity to pull golden tickets, but out of a different type of training set, right? Because EA is going to make it so that they can still make their money. Like this, the season isn't over, no matter what anybody wants to think, but you can see the prices. This is dirt cheap training, bro. Like, you can really get a lot right now and just sit on it. That's why I'm not really under the impression that EA is going to give us that easy road, because then they have to actually make it so that it's possible to get golden tickets. So if somebody starts pulling a lot of them, that will make it really, really cheap, which they've done in the past. But there were years that we were spending like 5 million. That golden ticket Bo Jackson a couple of years ago, he was like 5 million, 6 million coins. I bought him and sold him back for like 6. I got him for like 5 and sold him for 6. Like, people were really buying the cards at that time. But Madden 20 was a year of, just running the football and not caring about anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was wild and ridiculous. But this is just something I wanted to bring up and what you guys need to know right now. If you take this risk and start getting a lot of training, there is a chance that you'll just end up having training. Now, remember this, and I want to be very, very clear about this. Even if you get a lot of training, it's not going to be that much to actually get the abilities on the cards. Just remember that. You don't need that much training because you're going to have the different like buckets in the card where, like, let's say for instance, you go ahead and you get, pretty much you go ahead and you get, I would say, Derrick Henry, right? And for whatever reason, he gets a field general slot, he gets a scrambler slot, and let's say he gets like an improviser slot. Even an improviser is garbage, right? Those different buckets are going to require less training to utilize to get those abilities. So you don't really need an abundance of it. But keep in mind, the training could be good later for future promos when they also have limiteds. But just so you guys know, golden tickets end the year off. So once you get one that you want, there really isn't anything better than the golden ticket at those positions, because no other card that I've seen usually compares to it. It's just like you got to have fill-ins, but a lot is going to change once these golden tickets drop. A lot is going to change. So if you wanted to get the training to kind of boost yourself up, because even if you don't get it now, like, what are the odds that the whole market just explodes and then all the prices just get really, really crazy all of a sudden? I don't know, because I've never seen it like that. And the way the market is right now, just because it's down, if this is like prices earlier in the year when everybody's going crazy, that's different. But right now, everybody knows what works and they know what doesn't work. So I think that we would be good regardless. There would still be snipes for training, and there's going to still be opportunities, because this card right here, this 99, is straight garbage. Like, it's kind of weird that he's a power rusher and EA gave him such slow speed and they just refused to fix it. But there's so many different ways to get a ridiculous amount of training. So again, I don't think right now that EA is interested in giving us a training variety pack. I think for them, they just got to get rid of the content that's left. And then I think they're more focused on Madden 23. But again, if training variety starts, usually, it's not that much training per. They might change it up a little bit, but it's still going to be the odds of actually getting what you want. So we can be more realistic and just start to do a lot of different things, like go through our binders, right? Because this is what many of you guys have been asking me about. G-Maya, what's the most lucrative thing we can actually do right now? What is something that, we can depend on being able to sell and knowing that we can always make coins off of it? And honestly, One of the only things that I've seen is the fact that you have those starter packs with the theme teams, and if you already have a theme team and you sell all the cards that you had that were auctionable and then put all these nats in. You know, like we have the Raiders theme team, you can go ahead and sell off the ones that you can sell and then keep all the nats. Like those are some of the things that, you know, I see as ways to make coins, because after you spend that 20 to get the theme teams, you know, the theme team set, there's really no value in the cards for training. Other than that, you can take your time very, very strenuously selling off like lower level cards, you know, and I don't have the patience for it. Like for me to go to this Andre Johnson, right? And look at it, it's 4,700. For me to like put up like 30, 47, like dude, I just don't have the patience. And I know a lot of you guys don't. And it's so late in the year, it's just like, we just want to get the best cards and not have to do as much work. And that's pretty much what I try to look for. And to be totally, you know, honest with you guys, we're going to have to play the store. Not for money, but for what, you know, the different type of variations, if they give us another type of, you know, currency, you know, whatever. And, or utilizing training for limiteds when they drop the different promos. With this right here, it's very, very tedious, like selling off a lot of these low level cards. Does it become lucrative? Yes. But at the beginning, it's a nightmare to put all these cards up to 44 or whatever and just keep doing it over and over again. It gets really, really crazy. So with all of that being said, I would probably focus more on the fact that the cards that you have right now, if you have a team, whatever theme team it is, right? And you, like for instance, Josh Allen is just the guy that we have right now, just for now. As soon as the golden tickets drop, this guy's gone. Not a big deal. He is totally out of here. I don't care, right? So that's the case there. We pulled this redux of Mike Allstott. He's a 98 overall. You can see he went back up to 345. When I wanted to sell him before, and somebody's looking to buy him for 302 because he gets that tank for one, he was only at 199 when I showed you guys the video. And I told you guys, I was like, yo, it's 199 now. Hold on, because we don't know how the market's going to go, so I'm not going to rush it. He's very useful in a lot of different schemes because you can't hit stick him. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's certain things like that. And with the way that it worked, I just took the chance of what was in the store because they had the opportunity to pull a redux or whatever, and I showed you guys in that video, and a lot of you guys were very happy, and you pulled a lot of things that were better than that. Some of you guys pulled the Deerdorf that has a secure protector for one and made a lot of coins. So you can look at the current cards you have and evaluate them based on price and sell them now. What I'm going to do though, I've already got rid of the Kyler Murrays and all the other cards that I knew their value would eventually go down. Although Kyler Murray did go up after I sold him, but we made money off of KJB, and a lot of other cards we made money off of. That's why we're so close to 2 million right now. So these are the team packs that I'm talking about. If you have a theme team right now and all the cards are auctionable, spending the 20 would be worth it, because then you could sell back all the auctionable ones and put in the nats, depending on what it is. Everything else that's around right here, EA is going to give us other opportunities to pull other stuff. I would not waste time still playing with these right here because it's not really hot right now and all the cards are very relatively cheap. So I would focus on doing stuff that will make more sense for you. Like, you know, wait for them to put something else out. Also, this 97 overall boss or whatever like that, you know, whatever. We'll look at that later. They may do one more MUT level increase, which will give us other opportunities. So as far as like spending money, I'm never going to be the guy that's like, yo, unless it's something that I really want. And that Derrick Henry card is going to make a lot of people's lives hell, the golden ticket. So I'm looking for that one. That's the specific one that I would like. Depending on what you guys want, it may be a little bit different. All right. But right now, there's nothing really pressing that you have to do other than wait. You know, you look at your team, you look at what's available now. If you want to get rid of a card that you think you could kind of, you know, do without right now, you go ahead and do that. I myself, I've waited long enough as far as it goes for the Redux that I pulled. Mike Allstott right now is hot. He probably won't be hot once they drop the other stuff. Like I said, he was $199 last week when I showed you guys what was going on. Somebody put a bid in for him for $302. So it's highly likely we could probably sell him right now for $330. And we just made another $130K for just waiting. But again, his card is useful. And everybody knows that his card is useful. So you can look at it and see that his price, you know, is going back up. So we take advantage of that right now by getting rid of them and making the extra coinage. These are just some tips right now that I think will help a lot of you guys be prepared and ready for golden tickets, and they're coming very soon. All right, so I want you guys to go ahead and enjoy your day. I'm going to see you guys very, very soon. Go ahead and like the video, share, do all that good stuff, and you guys go ahead and have a blessed day. Until next time. One love, y'all.